The Secretary General of the Ministry of Investment will shed the light on investment opportunities related to technology and infrastructure in the digital economy. Please welcome His Excellency Zaher Qatarneh on stage. This way, Your Excellency. Once again, please welcome His Excellency Zaher Qatarneh to the stage. Hello.
Good morning and welcome all, and it's a great pleasure for us to be here among such distinguished friends, colleagues, partners, and we would like to greet you all and to, on behalf of the Ministry of Investment, to request to allow me to give you a brief about the Jordanian investment climate. We said that we start with some facts of Jordan when we represent our country. The population is nearly 11 million, and we are considered the first in the region in the medical tourism. And we have the highest engineers per capita globally, so one for every 40. And we are the first contributor to Arabic content of the internet. We represent 72% of the Arabic content is Jordanian. We are globally the 9th safest country. And 80 plus nationalities we have in Jordan. And we promote Middle East peace as well. And we welcome millions of refugees despite limited resources that we have in Jordan. Those are some sites of Jordan. We have Dead Sea. We have the oldest monuments in the world discovered till now, and we have Petra as well, everybody knows. Petra, and because it's one of the world wonders. In literacy, we have a very high percentage, which is 98.2%. We have 36 universities, and we have 420,000 VTC graduates. So these some facts about Jordan and where we stand globally. Why to invest in Jordan? According to the international reports that were launched recently, we are a resilient economy. We are stable, and this is some of the reports that were launched. S&P Global, Moody's, those are very representative centers. We enjoy a very stable political and fiscal environment. We have a very strong banking system in Jordan. We have a very solid fiscal policy that makes sure that Jordan is stable, continue to do its work, and to continue the level of growth. Among all the years, we have a stable growth of nearly 2.5%, regardless of all the turbulence that go through the world. We have a good financial system. We have freedom of transfer of money, regardless to where and the currency. If it's a currency that is converted to the Jordanian dinar and it is under the published, recognized currencies, the investor has the freedom to transfer the money with. So there's no limitation. We enjoy a modern and developed infrastructure, and we are known as a free market-oriented country. And of course, we support environment, and we are environmentally responsible, and there's a lot of initiatives in the government of Jordan as well to advertise for a green economy. And through Jordan, you can access to international market. And the map shows you the flow of goods comes to Jordan and goes to the region, or comes to Jordan and goes to the rest of the world, and even if it was produced in Jordan, whether it's goods, services, and even for transit. Our geographic location is very central because historically Jordan was the transit region, transit country among all those regions, and we connect all the regions, so south, west, east, north. Why Jordan offers international market access? It's because we have more than 50 free trade agreements. For a single country to have more than 50 free trade agreements, this is a tremendous number. This is a good number. Actually, it's one of the biggest in the world. We enjoy as well a good connections with other countries. We have 37 double taxation agreement. And we have as well bilateral investment agreements that is more than 60, and those are to protect the investment rights and investor rights between Jordan and the rest of the world. We in Jordan have the specialized economic zones. Those development zones has each its own special strength, whether if it's for the location because it's spread all over Jordan in the north, east, west, south, and because it serves the purpose that the investor looking for. If he's looking for export to Iraq, for instance, he could go to the northern eastern part of Jordan. If he's looking to go before the political instability in the region, it was going through Syria to Europe, and the Jordanian products were in the shelves in 48 hours in Europe. Hopefully things will get stable again and they will be back to the normal functioning of it. If it goes to the south, that means you are using the facilities close to the Jordanian port, and it will make it easier for you to export to the Gulf states or to export through Aqaba port. Those in development zones have all the infrastructure needed. We have special development zones for ICT. We have the business park in Amman, which is a development zone as well, and all those big names in ICT are there as well. And Jordan is serving the needs of the investor whatever purpose they need for. We have a new investment law in Jordan, and this comes from the vision that we have a new ministry established. The new ministry established is to guarantee the protection for the investment and the rights, and to openness for investors, and the rules of market openness as well, and the rules of providing equitable, transparent treatment for Jordanian and non-Jordanian. Was clear in the law itself that the investor is the investor, regardless whether Jordanian or no Jordanian. They have the same rights and they have the same duties. And the incentives in this law, we have three categories of incentives, and those are new. The first one is the procedural. Let's say we have a new product or a new project comes to Jordan. It's new, bring a new technology. It's a need for Jordan, can contribute to the GDP, can contribute to the economy, and is considered strategic. Then the government of Jordan or the cabinet can grant one approval to this project. So this will overcome all the procedures needed, and this can go in one day. For the basic incentives, it's for all projects in Jordan. They can get their raw materials, facilities, machines, tools, even for trade, whatever you want for running your business, it can come to Jordan free of tax or free of custom duty and free of sales tax, actually. And this we call it the basic incentive because it's across, and it's by law granted directly. What's new is that we included trade and agriculture in the incentive scheme. Before it was only some sectors, which is industry and ICT as well. Now we even widen the term investment or economic activities. Additional incentives, that is for specific purpose and for specific projects. That is a project maybe has some requirements to be fulfilled. One of them is in a rural areas, for instance. Other ones is hiring more than 350 Jordanians, 50 women Jordanians, and is a strategic project that we need in Jordan. And what we give as incentives in this scheme is that if the land is government owned, we look into the price of the land, or we look into the rent of the land. So maybe there's a free or discounted rate. If you are in a different area that you need infrastructure and you are very hurry, let's say, and there is no infrastructure needed, you can go and build your own infrastructure and you can deduct it from whatever the government will owe you later from tax or from fees. So you can do it yourself and then to request the deduction, and you do it after you get the approval, by the way. And subsidizing the energy price as well for certain projects is one of the additional incentive scheme. And further tax and let's say tax reduction, or maybe subsidies when it comes to some fiscal schemes within the project itself. Under the government, under the ministry, we are running the PPP unit that take care of all the PPP projects in Jordan, whether it's from public sector, private sector, and it's even, I think everybody knows what the PPP. We have 2 projects already tendered. It's a new initiatives in Jordan. 2 are successfully running now. We have the 15 public schools, and we have the King Hussein bridge that is already on it's already tendered, and now we are in the final stage of choosing the winning bidders. 2 as well in the pipeline. Those will be tendered, I think, shortly, within a couple of months. Those are in the final stages, and then all the documents, when it's ready, this will be published. And the rest of the projects are on the feasibility study phase. For the centennial statehood, Jordan celebrates 100 years of establishment. We took 3 steps to increase and to develop the infrastructure in all aspects, whether in the public sector or in the policy reform. And the last one was the economic modernization vision. It has a very ambitious target. It's tackle the economic growth and as well the quality of life of Jordan. And the target is that to reach from 30 billion GDP to 58 in 10 years, and to create 1 million plus jobs for Jordanians. This is what is needed to accomplish this vision. We need to attract 58 billion fixed capital and the investment as well, capital, and to create more than 1.1 million jobs. In the economic vision, we have different drivers that was identified for growth. ICT is a main one. And why we have those on the right side? Because those identified as drivers for the ICT sector. Outsourcing in Jordan is one of the best, let's say, opportunities provided by the Jordan EduTech, Health Tech, and the smart cities. Those are all excellent opportunities, and we have the infrastructure provided and needed to have a successful business established in Jordan. We have a lot of examples to show as well. This is the target investment for sectors according to the vision. So in manufacturing, 8 billion, for textile, 2.2, mining, agriculture, ICT is 2.4 billion. This is for the coming 10 years. And this will amount of 41.5 almost billion Jordanian dinar. This is to achieve the targeted investment for the vision. Who's already here in Jordan? I know that you are maybe familiar of many. We have Oracle, Willis, PwC, EY, Expedia, Amazon, all those big names are in Jordan, and they found their comfort in Jordan, they found their potential in Jordan. That's why they came to Jordan to expand and to service the world, and to serve the world from Jordan. And don't want to take much of your time. This is the last slide, which is the investment opportunities. This is in the pipeline. This will be there for, I think, next years. And those, you'll see them up and running. This one was announced, the new cities, which is the administrative one. It's a huge project in Jordan, and it will be around 8 billion. Water desalination is one of our essential projects as well. The agro park, the sustainable agriculture industry as well, is one of our main projects. In transportation, we have now in the study phase the national railway, and we are hoping that Jordan will become a hub for conventions and fairs, and that's why we have another project, which is the convention center. And by this, I will say thank you all for your attention and wish you best of luck. Thank you.